Hello, my beautiful people. It's Lena. I'm back. What? What? Do you see that? Okay. It's Lena. What? 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 Samantha? Samantha, is that you? Oh my God! You were flying by so fast. I almost missed you. You almost went by like that. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Did you see it? Did you see her cameo? Did you see Samantha's cameo? It was just as quick as that. Okay, people, we're here. And just like that, the Last Supper, the last episode of this series for now. Let's do this. Scene open. She did it. She did her cameo. Samantha actually did it. Scene opens. Carrie is running up the stairs or walking up the stairs after purchasing whatever she needed to purchase. She opens the door. She sees her little toy, her cat now, and suddenly her phone starts to ring, and it is Samantha. Samantha calls her, and you can tell that she's literally and figuratively phoning it in. She picks up the phone. She tells Carrie that she is unable to make it to her party because she's stuck in London. She missed her flight, or the flight didn't take off. And you can literally tell that neither one of these two actually had a real conversation or filmed together at all. At all. They're talking to each other, but you could tell they were piecing these scenes together. Samantha says that she was going to surprise her. Well, I'm surprised because I had no idea that they still were talking to each other and they had a relationship, and that even so much so that even Charlotte and Miranda set up the surprise. I had no idea. Did you know? Because I didn't know anything. I didn't realize that this was going to be the type of cameo that she was going to make. Like, she's a full-on conversation with her as if nothing has happened. Nothing. So she was going to fly in overnight in a 24,000-hour flight and then fly back out just to be at this Last Supper party because of the apartment, and she was going to, show love to it. Out of all the conversations they could have had, that was the one that we're going to have. That's why she was going to show up. Oh my God, I already know where this is going. This whole Last Supper. Okay? She tells Carrie to put the phone up so she can say goodbye to the apartment. And at this moment, I realized what Kim Cattrall was doing. She was saying goodbye to us, the fans. She said bye. Thank you for everything. And then she hangs up the phone with Carrie. She kisses the phone and puts it to her heart. And that was it. As fast as you saw it come in, was as fast as it was when she left. Thank you, Kim. We miss you too. The show has not been the same. And probably never will be. If you come back for season 3, you take control. Girl, get something out of this, please. Because the only way I'm going to watch season 3 and be happy about it is you come in and you smack Samantha 2.0 off the show. Please. Smack her off. Okay. Honorable mentions. Let's do this, people. We're going to start with Steve. Steve. Poor Steve. Aw, Steve. Makes me happy when I see him. Oh, make me happy when you leave the show. Steve is minding his own business at his Coney Island stand, food stand. And suddenly he's told that there's someone waiting for him. And of course, it's, nightmare ding dong number 1, Miranda, who just happened to be there, or she wanted to stop by and say hi. He turns around. He takes her over to the boardwalk and they're speaking, and he says to her, I feel like I've been on this cyclone because he's looking at the Coney Island cyclone. And these last couple of, I'm going to say, I don't know, at least a year more. I don't know how long this timeline is with this story. Could be a year, 1,000 years. I don't know. She looks like crap no matter what. He says that I feel like I've been riding that cyclone and I'm lucky that my head hasn't been bashed in. So Miranda's reaction is, but I want to be your friend. I don't want you to forget about me. I want to still be in your life. Because that is what you tell someone when they tell you metaphorically that you're the reason why I feel like my head has been bashed in on a cyclone. Miranda, read the room. She's always been so selfish. Then she tells him, you know, you were smart. You were smart to buy the house and all the other things. And she says that he wasn't smart about her. I couldn't agree more. But of course, being the gentleman that he is, he says, no, I was always smart about you. No, you weren't, Steve. Stop it. Stop being nice. She's crazy. She's crazy. And then he says, you're not going to flip back to being straight because I really don't want to go through this again. Okay. Is that an option for you? If she did, like, you have to say it out loud and just make sure that she understands that. Like, don't even bring it up. Steve, get out. Get out while you still can. As they're talking, and I don't recall him actually accepting this truce between them, their son, on a bike again, rolls up, sees them at the boardwalk, smiles, and poof, that's it, they're gone. Both of them, Steve and Brady. Don't see him again for the entire episode. So I guess that was Steve's cameo. Thank you, Steve. Thanks for the memories. Good luck. Next. Honorable mention. Anthony's a girl now. He gave up his ass virginity. Do you want to know how much of a girl he is? Officially? Well, let me tell you. Anthony, during the Last Supper party that Carrie's throwing, takes Bread Boy to the apartment. And Bread Boy announces to a group of people, Harry, Lisa, husband, and Charlotte, that he's planning to go back to Rome, unbeknownst to Anthony. Anthony turns around, he's shocked. He gets upset with him, and he tells him, because I don't let you penetrate me, you want to go to Rome. Bread Boy says, you don't let me do anything. And then Anthony says, but I love you. And Bread Boy's like, you love me? He goes, yeah. Didn't I tell you? Well, I wasn't there, so I couldn't confirm. So, sure. So, after the party, we see Anthony getting a loaf from Bread Boy from behind. And the look that Anthony had on his face, he was not having it. So my words to you, Anthony, is welcome to the dark side. You're officially a woman, so suck it up and deal with it. So, as just like any other girl who's afraid of losing their man in this series, throws away their entire life. So, welcome to our world. Good luck. Have fun. Enjoy. Honorable mention number 3. The professor. The professor has been she's part of the American, I want to say, Law Association. I wasn't paying too much attention until she went back home and she found her homeless, fashionable friend on the couch. Chair, reading. And she tells her about this prestigious club that she has been nominated to be in. And she goes off to say that the first person I wanted to call was my ex-husband. and that I'm sad because I have no mans. Why? When you had him, you didn't want to give him a baby. And so he found another baby mama, and you went ahead and decided to A, buy an expensive revenge gift for the baby mama, and you've been tendering around doing what you got to do. So why would you care? If you want to have a talk to someone or a man, you have Miranda. She's right there. She's sitting on your chair. She's been living with you all this time. Have at it. Talk to her. Isn't that almost like a man? So she tells Miranda that she doesn't want to go to this Michelin chef dinner that Carrie's throwing. Miranda says, well, you need to go because it's a Michelin chef, and that you need to have my back because Che is going to be there. Sure. Wasn't taking too much convincing there, but then the next scene we see them going into Carrie's ex-townhouse. She's at the landing, and suddenly the Michelin chef walks out, and they both recognize each other because that happens all the time. Never. They recognize each other. They remember what they said to each other the last time they saw each other. She tells Miranda, go away. Miranda's like, but you're supposed to be my backup for Che. She's like, no, go away. You can figure it out. Bye. Bye, bye, bye. Go up the stairs. So I go back to what I said. This show is nothing like Sex and the City because in no time ever did the girls ever do that to each other. When there was a man around and they were together, they never left. So I can only attest this to that the fact that she's giving her a room in shack. So she feels that she doesn't owe her anything. So bye. Figure it out. The next scene with the professor is during the dinner party where she's practically having an orgasm in front of the entire guests because Chef Man is serving appetizers, and these appetizers are 2 olives and a spoon. And you're supposed to eat the green one first, the black olive, and then suck on or lick on a spoon. Well, Professor went crazy. She did the order exactly, and she said, oh, it exploded in my mouth. I wasn't expecting that. That chef, I thought he was going to throw himself right on the table right there. He knew that no matter what, he was going home with her that night. That solidified it for him because if downstairs on the landing wasn't enough, he got her. They were flirting so hard with each other that Anthony was like, get a room. And I was like, don't worry, it's coming. There's more to the show. Hold your horses. You got your own problems. Okay? The party ends. Professor is going downstairs. The chef gets her coat and says, I'll take you home. She's like, I live in Brooklyn. You live in Harlem. He goes, well, in order to get to Harlem, my favorite place is Brooklyn. Which, if you don't know anything about New York, that's not true. They're very far apart. He was getting his. He takes her home. She opens the door. She turns around, and I don't know what she thought. I don't know if she was going to initially invite him in. He asks if there's anything to eat. She's like, but we did eat. He goes, no, I didn't. And she's like, sure. And he's walking in, and I don't think they ate food. Talk about the Last Supper. That's it. Professor's getting it on. Next honorable mention. Okay. Che. Che's peppered into this story because I honestly don't know when she came in. I don't remember anything other than she was at the party in the kitchen drinking something, shots with the server, and suddenly Miranda comes upstairs from being thrown out, from having no back from the professor. She takes off her coat. She's wearing a red dress cape, goes into the kitchen, taps Che on the shoulder and says, we can't mess this up for Carrie. Che apologizes to her, sort of. She tells her, I will never do those jokes again because I did not want to hurt you. And then Miranda says, I thought we broke up well, and those jokes were not funny. Still not funny. And Che, being Che, says, well, they were to me. So it's like, sorry but not sorry. Isn't that a song? So why did you apologize? Well, I don't understand. Isn't the whole point of the apology is to not feel that you were not wrong, Che? Then Che says that our relationship was a train wreck, and Miranda, in her infinite wisdom, says that, but a good train wreck, right? Like the train wreck that you get out alive, and then you realize that that's the train that was taking you where you needed to be, and you couldn't get there without it. I don't even know what that meant. Have you been in a train wreck? Do you know what you're talking about? Do you know what's happening? Do you? Are you sure? I don't think so. Che, probably one of the most brilliant things she said ever, says, sure, good train wreck. You crackpot. She didn't say that, but that was the look she gave her. I know I was on their friends. So it's over? Is it really over? But you're not getting Che off the show, are you? But the relationship is over. So we're halfway there, right? Samantha 2.0. Dear God, this woman is impossible. She walks into the party with Marvel ascot wearing man, which I swear to God, I swear I've seen this outfit on him at least 13 times. Every show, every time I see him, he's wearing the same freaking outfit. She has an attitude. Carrie is trying to talk to the both of them. About what? Couldn't tell you. Don't care. Suddenly, ascot, Melville, man, gets a phone call because, again, he's so important. He has to leave the room and goes downstairs to take the call. And suddenly, we are talking to Samantha 2.0, Carrie, and she's got an attitude. I don't want to put any more energy into this. I told him that I love him, and he's pulling away. And this has happened to me before. In 1990, when I told someone I love them, when I was working as a temp, he was either a partner or mid-partner or something in the partner family. And the next day I was fired. And Carrie's like, that's because you were a temp. Now, it took everything I had to remember any part of that. So if I did not get it right, I'm sorry. Because that was all I can muster up in this whole conversation. Because this was what she's doing. As if she's 18 years old. Yet again. Carrie tells her, stop it. Stop it. He can't take his eyes off of you. I don't see it. Maybe she sees something I don't see, because I know I don't need glasses. She does. Maybe she's hallucinating. But she's telling her that he's into you. Figure it out. Stop complaining. Run. Run to love. Run. Into a wall, if you can. But that's just me. That was my head. Okay. The sexual appetizers have ended. Now the main course starting. Marvel ascot Ryan gets another call from Egypt again, and he walks off the table, goes back downstairs. Samantha 2.0 saunters down the stairs, berates him about being on the phone while the main course is being served. He has a Marvel movie emergency that he needs to go to Egypt to film at the pyramids. Now, I personally want to see this movie. It sounds better than anything that Marvel has put out thus far. Start with that. And that he needs to leave tonight to get there because he needs to film there. She, in her other infinite wisdom, says, can't you just build the pyramids in Yankee Stadium out of foam? Okay. She's definitely from the 1990s. She's still building sets. Don't you know they do CGI now, you big ding-dong? Suddenly, she gets upset with him and says, I know where this is going. I told you I love you, and that you are now, flailing away. and he's going into his scripted notes off a cue card, I suppose. And he says something, I love you and I love you, and that the only thing I really heard was, I don't know what crazy movie you're starring in. And I was like, this one. This is the one. You didn't realize that? This is the crazy movie that she's starring in, and you're in it too. You psychopath. What? This is exactly what I said to myself when I was looking at it. I was like, this is the one she's starring in. So all of a sudden, after the party, they go to her house or apartment or whatever the hell she lives in. Samantha 2.0, that looks like Samantha's apartment, old apartment. And he's talking to her saying, well, do you know how lucky I am? There's only 12 other directors that have ever been allowed to film in front of the pyramids. Okay, whatever. I didn't Google it, so I don't care. And she's like, well, that's not helping your situation. And she's bouncing back and forth from the bathroom to the bedroom where he's vaping, because now he vapes. No cigars. I'm impressed. She's still smoking cigarettes, so that kind of like doesn't balance it out. He says, I have a solution. I literally think I heard the heavens open, because I had a feeling where it was going. He says, why don't you come with me? And I said, there's the off-ramp. There it is. Go, run, get off the lane. And I was just like, and then all I heard was something about her shoes and her job, and that she doesn't want to leave, and then something about full stop. So she's not going. He's leaving for 5 months. So there goes my off-ramp. Crashing and burning. She's staying. He's leaving. You would think I'd be happy, but that just means that there's more of her. Alone. With people. Lisa and her husband, they admit that they had the miscarriage to Charlotte at the party. Lisa gets teary-eyed when Carrie brings out her toy, the cat, who's named Shoe, which is a double meaning. For shoe, her feet, and shoe, get out of my shoe. Literally what she said. Kitty, I cannot help you. I can only do so much. I just recommend that you hope that she does not keep the door open and she continuously feeds you. I would recommend that you try to meow your way into a tag, so if you decide to run or get lost or whatever you plan, someone will find you. Maybe. So Lisa gets upset. She goes to the bathroom. Her husband goes in behind her, and they both have feelings about what they had said in the prior episode about maybe not wanting the baby when she asked him to please get a vasectomy 8 years ago. So we're bringing that up again. And they're both fine. They're okay now. They hugged it out, went back to the party, and that was it. We're not having the baby. There's no more babies. No more babies, no more talk, nothing. Okay. I believe I'm done with the ding-dongs. I'm sorry, I'm done with the honorable mentions. Let's go to the ding-dongs. Well, we know that Miranda has decided to be friends with Steve against his will. Miranda is still homeless and with fashion and living with the professor. Miranda has also been invited to speak on behalf of whatever she's doing as a volunteer live at the BBC right after the party ends that Carrie is throwing with people that barely have ever been to her apartment. She runs out with her cape to this BBC live taping, and she falls into the shaking hands of the Greyhound owner chick that was in the last episode, which obviously now it's confirmed they were flirting, though If that's flirting, don't flirt with me. Please, stop it. She does the live taping, talks about something with the something and the something, and then the something happens, and then next time you see her, she's having drinks with the Greyhound lady. Or I want to say that she's at a date. I don't know if she's drinking because she tells her she doesn't drink, and the Greyhound lady says, yes, you do. Great start. Okay. That was it. Oh, and they're cheering her friends out. Charlotte really did a good one. I can't even say it. Charlotte, we see the first opening scene of her where she's still in her outfit of her drunkenness from the night before when she told everyone that they need to get it together. And she wakes up to Harry letting her know that Anthony is waiting for her because he wants to talk about losing his ass virginity to Harry and asking Charlotte, which only tells me that Anthony doesn't have any friends other than the three ding-dongs. Charlotte is completely confused. She doesn't know where she is. She doesn't know what happened. She doesn't know where her phone is. Harry reminds her of what happened, where she is, and where her phone is not, which is next to her. It's in it somewhere in a bar. And then he proceeds to say, I can't do it all, after he tells her XYZ. Charlotte gets out of bed, stands erect in the bed, and she says she can't talk too loud, and that she proceeds to lecture him that she's become the spokesperson, obviously, for every parent, every mother in the entire world, because she tells him that he is only doing a fraction of what she has been doing and what all parent mothers have been doing, and that also that, she's asked him to help because she likes her job, and that it's expected of her to do all these things, and she just needs his help. Wow, Charlotte, thank you, because every one of us is in the same situation as you have been, whereas you fall ass backwards into money. You have a beautiful Fifth Avenue apartment. You has had a Irish breast jiggling nanny to help you raise your two children throughout the course of these years. And you don't have a job. And you stay home in your Fifth Avenue apartment, which you asked to do for 7 years. So now, when you tell Harry that he needs to pitch in, you don't ask, but you tell him. But that situation that you've been in all these years is exactly the same as every single parent in the world. Exactly the same. Thank you. The award goes to you. It's called You're in Denial, You Big Ding Dong.org.com. Don't speak for us. Just don't. Stop it. You're delusional. Delusional. Thank you for trying, but you have no clue what it is to be a mom in the real world. And I mean literally in the real world. Not your fictional world. The real world. Okay? That's a starter. That's it. She goes to the party. I don't even know what she's wearing. I give up. I stop caring. I don't even know what's happening there. She tries to be, I don't know. I think she's into gardening now because she's wearing flowers all the fucking time. I don't know what she's doing. Harry is late. He shows up with the Apple 50,000 that cost $1 million because she lost her phone, and he's trying to help out. And, she's playing it at work. Please stop saying that. Stop it. It is annoying. None of you know how to say it right. And because she told him, he feels indebted to her, so he bought her the best phone. And the next thing you've seen after the party is both of them trying to figure out how to connect the phone in bed. And that's it. That's it. You don't see them again. Amazing story writing. Fantastico. Let's go to Carrie. Please, let's go to Carrie. Please, I'm begging you, let's go to Carrie. Carrie, in the midst of this party, has everybody seated and asks everyone, what do they want to give up? And each one of them have to say a word, one word, and it cannot be repeated. So each one of them has to say their own word. You want to know mine? Showrunners. The writers. The cast. The show. The entire 2 seasons. I don't care if I have to say one word. I'm speaking for every single person out there that is watching this and with me and feels the same way. I got you. You know what I mean. Next scene, the party's over. She's blowing out the candles. Aiden shows up. Danger, danger, danger. He finally comes upstairs. He walks in. He's looking around, doesn't make a comment about the big flowers on her wallpaper. Nothing. He asks her to sit down. Red flags. Should I do the red flags? Here we go. He tells her that he needs to, well, let's start with the fact that she realizes he has no luggage. Not ringing, not resonating with you, girl? You haven't figured it out yet? It gets better. Sits down and tells her, hey, I need to be there for my kid. Why? Because he had magic mushrooms in his system plus beer, and he, crashed a tractor trailer. And that, my kids need me. They're 17 and 20. Shouldn't 17 and 20-year-olds be doing something? I don't know, boy things? Sounds very odd. But the story continues. Wait for it. Wait for it. He needs time. She says, how much time? 5 years. And on top of that, please don't come visit me, because I'll be thinking about you. And she's like, wait, you're not going to be thinking about me? No, don't cry. Don't get upset. I will be thinking about you. I just can't be with you. Can you wait for 5 years? You good with that? Well, of course. Do I have a choice? What are my options? I was the one that got into a relationship with you, cheated on you, only told you because you couldn't figure it out for yourself, got back with you, said yes to you, wore your engagement ring over my neck like it was choking me, broke up because you wanted to get married that day, which was kind of weird, but sure, we'll go with that. You leave. I marry the man that I cheated on you with for a long time. He dies. I reach out to you, and now you have me. I'm all yours. You could do with me what you will. So yeah, why not? 5 years. Not only that, 5 years, and now I'm going to go pick up Shu, and we're going to go to the mansion that I purchased for us and have sex all night. And then you're going to leave. Without a plan. Without an end date other than 5 years. I don't know what's going to happen those 5 years. I don't know. Who knows? I'm going to run with it. Okay? Because you own me. I have no sensibility. I've lost my mind. And this is it, baby. You good? Great, because you're getting laid. Perfect. Because in this infinite plan, he tells her, hey, you remember when we met at the restaurant and I told you 10 years went like that? 5 years is going to go like that. What are you, Thanos? This is a Marvel movie? What the hell are you talking about? What is happening in this series? What is happening in this scene? Right? There's no plan. I don't even understand. What, 5 years to do what? What exactly are you, other than you are going to be, what, jailing your children, and you don't even know where they got mushrooms from? How are you going to raise your kids? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? What is happening? I watched it 4 times, that specific scene, and I still don't know what 5 years mean. 5 years of no communication, 5 years of no visiting, 5 years of Skyping or iPhoning, or what 5 years to do what? All I heard is that you are going to wait until your child is 18, because that's the age where the magic wand of Harry Potter shows up. He flies away, and all of a sudden he's a perfectly normal adult. Because nothing happens when the child turns 18. Nothing. You don't even know what's happening to your 20-year-old and your 17-year-old. Apparently, your ex-wife has been traveling around all over the world, has a boyfriend, and you've been the rock. You've been the constant to these children while she's been all over the place. Now, I think I understand why they got a divorce. Because he is willing to wait 5 years. Again, I don't know what to do with her, but it's okay, because nothing's going to happen. That's what he tells her. They have sex all night. They get up. He's walking out of the house. He tells her nothing's going to happen. Kisses her. She tells him, hey, this and this, pointing to the apartment or the house or whatever the hell it's going, was never a mistake. Of course not. I just got laid. I may not see you for 5 years. Bye. He is getting into the Uber that I called for him from last episode. He listened to me. He's running. Okay. Because please understand that there is no way around this. They broke up. And not a break like Ross and Rachel break. They broke up. I don't know if she knows this, but if anybody tells me that I need 5 years to get my shit together, and I'm already 50,000 years old, 5 years is a lot. So I don't know what's gonna happen. Do you? Because I don't know what's happening. I don't even know if the showrunners knows what's happening. Okay. The next scene is Samantha 2.0 calls her and wants to take her to the beach. And the beach is in Greece because they have money. She can't go to Egypt for 5 months, but she can find her way to Greece with Carrie. My God, she's never going to leave. They're both on the beach. Carrie tells her, no, I'm sorry. Samantha 2.0 says, well, my man is leaving for 5 months and yours is leaving for 5 years. Well, at least somebody's saying it to her, but doesn't do anything. She goes, Carrie says, yeah, but I might be let out for good behavior. What the hell does that mean? Let out for good behavior? What is happening? Did you fall and hit your head going down the stairs from your townhouse? What? And they're talking. Carrie, in whatever language she's trying to speak in, because it's not the native language, asked for the beach waiter, Patipu pita huta cosmopolitan. You know, you could have said, because this is in any language, something, and said cosmopolitan, because he understood that. Because yet again, she's trying to speak a language other than her own and doesn't know what the hell she's talking about at all. She did this in France when she went in France. They get the cosmopolitans, and just like that, she ordered a cosmopolitan, and it ends. Not with the girls, you know, Charlotte and Miranda, and maybe the cameo of Samantha. She's on the beach with this chick, who, again, I don't know why she's on the show. Okay, that's it. Now, I don't know when this show's coming back, but I heard it's being renewed for season 3. the elderly years, because there's a writer and actor strike, which unfortunately doesn't look like it's ending anytime soon. By the time they get this thing on the road again, how old are they going to be? How old are they supposed to be? Is this like the new Golden Girls? I don't understand. The only way I'd be able to enjoy that series at all if Samantha comes back, for sure, every day, and smacks the hell out of Samantha 2.0. Get out. Go away. And puts these girls into place. Literally. Stop it. Other than that, I have no clue how they're going to even start the show, more or less middle it and end it. Now, please tell me how you felt about this. I am begging you. I don't want to be alone in this. So, secondly, if you want me to review season 1, because I never did, I only started with this season, though I watched it, I will do it if, call to action, if I get 10 comments from 10 different people, not from one person, asking for me to review season 1. I will put my eyeballs back in my eyes, suck it up with a lot of alcohol, and I will do season 1 review. Now, if I don't get the 10 comments, I'm still going to be here. I'm still going to be reviewing other shows, because I've seen some previews of some of the other shows, and I'm not going to lie to you, I'm a little scared. They don't look good. I'm a little scared. I really think these writers needed a break. Something's got to give from the strike, because some of these things out there, it's not good. So if you have any recommendations that you want me to review, I don't do horror. This was my horror. Don't ask. I won't do it. I won't. I want to thank everyone, because I know for some people this might be funny, but I actually have 120 subscribers, which is a lot for me, because when I started this channel about a month and a half ago, I was at 8. So for everyone who has subscribed, who's watched and not subscribed, I'm okay with that too. Take your time. No rush. I'm here. I'm not going anywhere. Who has commented, emailed me. You guys are amazing. Seriously amazing. You have made me laugh. I have said this in every ending video. Thank you so much. I cannot have done this without you. And I am enjoying this, and I appreciate you. I want you guys to know that. I want you to know that when you tell me that I make you laugh, it makes me smile. Truly from the heart. At 120 subscriber, at 8 subscriber, at 500, whatever level I get to, this means the world to me, because this is why I'm here. So, like, subscribe, comment, share, stay tuned, and I want you to all have a wonderful and blessed day. Thank you.